right, everyone, we're here with congressional candidate Anthony Aguero. How you doing, brother?
How you doing, man?
What's going on here? Tell us what's going on, man. What is this?
Somebody coming to drop this off to me.
Anthony Aguero for Congress.
Well, basically what we're out here, dude, is our veterans have been completely been pushed off to the side. So we're out here trying to collect a little bit of food donations, non-perishable items, no cash, and some gently or new clothes. Our veterans need a voice, and in a time like nowadays, these guys have been pushed off to the corner. Unfortunately, you see many homeless veterans out in the streets, but you don't see any of the individuals that are coming over here undocumented or without permission out on the streets, because those people are very well taken care of. I feel we also need to remember that we have other people that require our attention, people that we promised, we gave them an earful prior to them signing basically their lives away, and we're not holding our end of the bargain. So I'm going to be holding small events like this at least once a month for our veterans to get them the proper care that some of them might be needing. You know, that pair of shoes that one might be needing for a job interview. You know, some of them might be looking for jobs and just don't have the right kind of clothing. These small drives, even though it was so impromptu, I started promoting it Monday. We've had a phenomenal response from the community. They brought tons of clothes, they brought new shoes, they've even brought some candies for them. You know, veterans got a sweet tooth too.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's very touching and very heartfelt seeing so many individuals caring about their veterans and wanting to make a difference.
So you said you're collecting lightly used clothes or new clothes and food. Anything else?
So we're not taking any cash.
Okay.
If you wish to come out here and donate or contribute to the homeless veterans, there's a Walmart right behind us. You can run in there, buy a couple of packs of waters because it's hot. You know, these guys need to stay hydrated. A lot of them are out on the street all day until they get inside at night, or the only cool time they have is in the evenings, guys. So a lot of these guys are prone to dehydration or heat stroke. So water will always be a good option in the summer for us. We need clothing, gently used, preferably, of course, washed. And if you have some new clothes that you want to give, or you want to stop at Walmart and buy a nice little polo for one of them, or a nice little pair of $10, $12 pair of shoes, by all means, you know, come on out. You could be putting a smile on somebody's face tomorrow. Be that person. You're gonna go out and spend $150 on a fancy dinner with your wife, with your spouse, with your family tonight. Why not give $10 worth of food, a non-perishable food item to individuals that we promised the world to, and we're badly failing them right now.
That's a good point. Just yesterday, the Senate passed a bill, $4.6 billion for the immigration.
Correct.
For all sorts of items. What do you have to say to Congress, knowing that the veterans here are not getting what they need, so it's requiring people like yourself and others to collect these goods, and even like VA hospitals not giving them all the things that they need? You got a lot of homeless veterans, but yet they were able to find $4.6 billion in their budget somewhere. How do you feel about that? And what do you have to say to Congress with that, with what you're having to do today?
Okay, well, first of all, you asked me, what do I say to Congress? I don't say nothing else to Congress. Congress has been obsolete. They've been inefficient. So I say to the American people, vote these people out. Look at the kind of results that they've given you thus far. Career-long politicians have zero interest in what's happening in your community and in your personal life, or in the plain city. They don't care because they're behind huge walls with armed guards. They're trying to take away your guns right now and disarm the citizens, but meanwhile they stay armed. Back to the point, these individuals have stayed completely inefficient for all of us, guys. It's time we make a change and we get back to what this country is on regular American citizens, because these people will not do the right thing, and it is proven time and time again. Both sides of the aisles, guys, not just the Democrats, not just Republicans, both sides are complicit in this, and you guys need to really really evaluate the people that are going to be available to you guys to be able to make the change that is needed for America.
Awesome, man. All right, Anthony, it's a great thing you're doing, man. Doing a great thing here, man. I appreciate the help. Being a veteran, I appreciate when things like this happen because a lot of veterans need the help, and you hit the nail right on the head. Congress is inefficient. They're ignoring Americans, and it's unfortunate. People like you have to do this kind of thing, but it's what we have to do until people like you get in office, you know?
Absolutely.
All right.
Well,
Awesome, man.
Many of them would like to share their stories as well with you.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks.
That's in a bit.
All right, guys. So this is what's the situation. They're collecting these items here. We're here on Zaragoza Street, right where the Chick-fil-A is, on the east side of El Paso. And there's a Walmart right across the street. So if you want to donate items and you have time this evening, come on out, go to the Walmart, grab some items, and deliver them here, and Anthony will get them to where they need to be. So it's exciting to see this kind of movement happening because we don't have enough of this donations happening. I know there's a lot of nonprofits in town that are doing these kind of things for veterans, but there's just not enough. There's just not enough people helping the veterans because for whatever reason they feel like the government's doing enough. But what I continuously say is, if the government was doing enough for our veterans, we wouldn't need organizations like Wounded Warriors to pick up the slack for them. And even Wounded Warriors has its problems with its own internal issues. But the federal government should be doing everything and more for the veterans for doing what they do. They send them into harm's way and they come back and they don't have the things they need for complete medical care, or they don't have enough doctors, physicians to care for them. They don't have enough resources. So every little bit helps, and if you can get out here to donate some things, that'll be greatly appreciated by all vets. If you are in your own town, if you're not here from El Paso, I strongly encourage you to make donations to the veterans organizations that make collections like this. It's for the good of the vets. It's for good of our heroes that are coming back after a long time in battle, giving their service for us. I myself am a veteran myself, and I see when people do things like this, it's very heartwarming, and it's very encouraging to know that we still have lots of people that care. And again, so we're out here on Zaragoza, right here by Walmart and the Chick-fil-A on the east side of El Paso with Anthony Aguero, who is running for Congress in District 16, Texas. That is El Paso, Texas, and a few other small towns. Hi, here's a donor.
Last but not least.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So what do you think? What did you feel about this when you heard there was going to be a donation? What did you think?
Oh, excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We had to help the veterans.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. So we need to get the word out.
Yeah, I think. And I mean, it's a great location for people to stop.
Sure. We got the Walmart right here.
Yeah.
They can just go buy items and bring them and drop them off. It's perfect. It's actually a great spot.
It is.
Anthony said he plans to do this once a month.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
So yeah, he just mentioned it.
Yeah.
So I imagine he's going to be able to collect a lot of good things for the vets.
I just brought food, and I saw that he put supplies. I didn't even think about that.
Supplies.
Next time.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have lots of months to donate. He's going to continue doing this, so I think it's a great idea.
It is a great idea.
And all vets, I'm sure, appreciate this kind of thing. I mean, every vet needs help, so this is fantastic.
Yeah, I read a story about a vet who said, I think it was on your page, he's been applying for disability for 12 years.
Applying for disability for 12 years, and yet he was upset because he sees the money being given to the border facilities and immigrants, but yet he's been applying for 12 years and he still can't get his stuff approved, which is very sad for our country for that to happen. And you want to send an individual to war and combat, and then bring them home, and then not giving them the needs, the medical or whatever else they need. It's kind of it's a shame on us kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it seems like there's a lot of shame on us going around lately, right?
Yeah.
We just need everything has become political. Nothing is really led by the heart anymore, right? And hopefully Anthony's trying to show that this is a different approach to politics. You know, from doing this donation gathering, this is really a great thing.
To inspire other people.
I hope so. I hope so. It's the more the merrier. Hopefully we get as many people as we can to donate to the vets, because they really deserve it. And there's a lot that are homeless, and there's a lot that are not homeless, but they don't have the means to make it in, to make the month every month. They're struggling because they got to.
Or they have their ailments.
Or they haven't. Yeah, or they can't get out to the store, right? So all these things, and so working with other organizations like this is really cool. Really cool. And yeah, it's good for Anthony. Good for Anthony. All right. I'm out here covering because it's something. I think it's worthwhile. All the congressional candidates, I'm going to be covering all their events. So, you know, we just need to be informed. You know, Anthony has a platform. We know Sam Williams has a platform. We know Veronica Escobar has a platform, and you know, whatever, you know, it's whatever you think is the right way to go. You know, and Anthony has a little event here. He's working together with a bunch of people who care. And you know, the beautiful thing about this is you don't have to be a Republican or Democrat or whatever. You can just care for the veterans who served, you know, to protect you, right? That's the beautiful thing about it. So at this point, I don't see politics. I see a veteran that's going to get some help. That's what I see. So that's great. Yeah, it could be Ronald McDonald. It could be, you know, Daffy Duck standing here. But today it's Anthony Aguero running for Congress who's standing here doing it. So that's fantastic. That's fantastic. All right. Well, hey, thank you for donations.
Yes.
All right.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Again, guys, we are here on Zaragoza, right outside, right across from the Chick-fil-A, on the east side of town. And people are driving in and dropping off. And if you are in El Paso on the east side, or heck, anywhere, I believe this is going to be for another hour till, well, maybe till 8:30, I believe is when it stops. So if you have time to come out to pick up some food and drop it off, that'd be great. Yeah, I got the gentleman who had a van. He pulled up over here.
You're right. So he said, he pulls me over and he says, I told him, I asked him, do you know me? He goes, no. He goes, I heard you across the street. I said, oh, okay.
Awesome, man.
So people think I'm just being out here obnoxious, but really this works wonders.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to get out here and engage with the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is groundwork. This is grassroots, and engaging our community and just random people stopping by without even knowing who we are or what we're doing, but they're willing to help. That's what it's all about. So it's definitely cool to be able to connect with people out here, even with
a bullhorn.
A little bullhorn.
If it works, man, use it, right?
It works, brother.
I mean, I know it gets attention, so that's good. Whatever we can.
We're taking canned food donations for our veterans, bro.
Anthony Aguero working his megaphone as only he can do. This was an event, Anthony said, that just spurred at the starting. I think on Monday he had the idea and just ran with it. And he's getting such a great turnout of only a few days' notice. So it's good for Anthony. Good for his heart. I mean, he's working hard to do what's right. For those of you who are not from El Paso, this is one of the most busiest intersections in the country, and it's one of the most dangerous intersections in the country. I think this one was top 3 in car accidents. Correct me if I'm wrong if you're from El Paso, but right here at this intersection, right down the street here, this is one of the busiest intersections that you will find in El Paso. And yes, accidents are happening every day here. Even with improvements, this intersection continues to be one of the most accident prone in the country. We're hoping that gets fixed one of these days. But it's been there for years, so I'm not sure if it ever will. All right. For those of you watching, we've got a few events tomorrow. We're going to be out with Laws and Paws here on the east side. Laws and Paws is an organization that rescues abused and neglected animals that are found in the city. They take the one who's spearheading that organization is an actual police officer, and she saw these animals that were abused and neglected be taken, and they were taken to the city shelter, but she knew they were not going to be able to receive the proper rehabilitation they needed, so she took it upon herself to house these dogs and get them rehabilitated and ready for adoption. It's an amazing organization. We're going to be with them tomorrow, and then at 1 o'clock we're going to be at the I think it's the West Texas Arm Wrestling Championship. There's an arm wrestling championship that not too many people know about, but we're going to be there at 1 o'clock to see some arm wrestling. Should be fun. And then after that, we're going to go to another event. It is the what is it called? It is the what is it called? It's about I got to go back and look at the schedule. I'm sorry, but it's about strange encounters and such. They're going to hold a course. Let me check what that's called here. But what's interesting about it is they're having a class. It's a 4-hour class, and they have an 8-hour course. It's the beginning paranormal investigator class, and it's for people who want to go hunting ghosts and look at other paranormal things, and they're going to talk to us about what they do here in El Paso, Texas. We have some haunted areas here, and we have some things where you will find some paranormal activity, and so that's pretty cool. And then on Sunday here at Sun City Livestreams, we're going to be with Beto O'Rourke out at the Clint Border Patrol facility where the children migrants are being held. And Beto O'Rourke will be out there leading a protest, I believe, starting at 10 a.m. on Sunday, going from 10 to 12. And then on Monday, you're going to have Veronica Escobar, who is our district representative for Congress, along with AOC from New York, and a couple of other New York, New Jersey area, and a couple of maybe like 20 other Democrat congressional people come down and tour the facility in the Clinton Border Patrol facility. But there's going to be big protests on both sides. You're going to have people protesting for releasing the children and better environment and all that, and then you're going to have the opposite side who are going to protest the Democrats for wanting to bring all the immigrants for free. So Sunday and Monday are going to be very interesting events, and it should be pretty crowded and pretty lively. So if you're not following Sun City Livestreams, please do. You're going to see some interesting things here that you probably won't see anywhere else at times, especially like that arm wrestling tournament. That should be fun. You got clothes here, you got food, you got water, cases of water, some good stuff that people were able to donate. It's very nice. All right, folks, again, we're here on Zaragoza. Oh, see, almost had an accident here. We're on Zaragoza right here outside of Walmart on the east side of El Paso, Texas. If you are here in town and you're watching this stream, Anthony Aguero is doing a food and clothes drive for the homeless veterans. So if you're able to come out and make a quick donation, that'd be great. Appreciate it. We'll be out here for another 45 minutes. So again, if you have time, come on out. The sun's still up. It's not too hot anymore. It's pretty nice out here. A little breeze. You see the Old Glory flying there. Beautiful. And that's right outside the Chick-fil-A.
$2-3 worth of canned foods or any non-perishable food item. God bless you guys. We are taking donations, guys, for homeless veterans, non-perishable food items. We invite you guys to come back with $2, $3, $4 worth of non-perishable food items and canned goods as well, please, guys.
They donated a few bucks there for some food.
We just got $5, guys. So this will go to the same patriot that just ran to the store for us that I handed her the money in front of you guys so y'all could see. So she went to go buy $10 worth of water. When she returns, I will give her these extra $5 so she can go back to Walmart and buy us more waters. The reason I'm stressing waters, guys, because in El Paso we are reaching triple-digit numbers, and triple-digit numbers means that our older veterans could potentially have a heat stroke or dehydrate. So we're trying to take care of these guys and give them, some food, but definitely we want to keep these guys hydrated throughout the summer. It's really, really hot in El Paso. So there's another $5 on top of the other 10 that we just handed over to our patriot that just took off right now. So right now when she comes back, we'll hand her this money as well. How you doing? We are taking donations, non-perishable food for our homeless veterans. Our homeless veterans have been forgotten, so we're not taking cash, but if you want to come back with canned food or non-perishable food items, we would greatly appreciate it. God bless you guys.
All right, everyone, there you have it. You got till, I think it's 8:30 to come out and bring your donations if you have something to donate. We appreciate it. Anthony's working hard on this one. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. Got a real busy day, busy day tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. So, tune in. If you can't tune in, you can watch the recorded video. But you're gonna see it live. You're gonna see some cool arm wrestling. I don't know. I've never been to one of those arm wrestling tournaments before, so that should be fun. All right, guys. It's Ben from Sun City Livestream signing off. Take care, guys.